Hello students, welcome back to your science class. So students, in the previous class, in this chapter, we were talking about the last topic, and that is law of conservation of momentum. Till now, we have studied all the Newton's laws of motion, including Newton's first law of motion, Newton's second law of motion, Newton's third law of motion, as well as application which is related to all the three law of motion, students. And then we have seen law of conservation of momentum, which says that total momentum before collision is equals to total momentum after collision. In the previous class, we have seen some of the numerical which is related to law of conservation of momentum. Now, since this topic is really important, so today also we will continue with the numericals which is related to the law of conservation of momentum, students. Okay, so I hope you have understood the numericals and as well as you have solved the numericals which we have done yesterday in the previous section, and now today we will continue with the same and try to understand some of the more numerical that will make you to understand the concept very easy. Remember students, numerical which is related to Newton's second law of motion as well as law of conservation of momentum, it asks a lot of time. So you must do the practice of these numericals in order to get good marks. Now see here, let me write here the first question, and the question is, that is, there are two bodies and each of mass, two bodies, each of mass 0.5 kg, each of mass 0.5 kg, these are moving in a straight line. Moving in a straight line. Moving in a straight line, but opposite in direction. But opposite in direction with the same velocity. With the same velocity, and what is that velocity? 2 meters per second. Okay, with the same velocity 2 meters per second. Okay, now see, with the velocity of 2 meters per second, now they collide with each other. They collide with each other. They collide with each other and stick to each other after collision. And stick to each other. So, what is the common velocity of the bodies after collision? What is the common velocity? What is the common velocity after collision? Question is, two bodies are there and both of the bodies, they are having the same mass, and the mass is 0.5 kg and it is moving in a straight line. But they are moving in a straight line but in an opposite direction. With the velocity is also same, that is 2 meters per second. Now they collide with each other and stick to each other after collision. What is the velocity? What is the common velocity of the body after collision? Let me explain you what does it mean. It means here it is saying that an object is there, suppose it is A, and then another one is there which is B. Here both of them are having the same mass, that is 0.5 kg. This is also 0.5 kg, and both of them are moving with the same velocity. So if this is moving with the 2 meters per second, this is also moving with the 2 meters per second. But both of them are moving in opposite directions. Okay, they are not moving in the same direction, they are moving in the opposite direction. So because of that, if one of the velocity is 2 meters per second, so the other velocity will be equals to minus 2 meters per second. Now what happened? After a few interval of a time, they collide with each other and they remain stick to each other. So there will be no change in the mass, student. But yes, there will be change in the velocity, and this velocity will be common of both of them. This is the velocity v which we have to find it. So I hope you have understand the question. Now let us see that what are the things which is given and how we can find the common velocity of the bodies after collision. So see, mass. So we can solve it like momentum of a body moving left side before collision. Moving left side before collision. Before collision. Okay. Now, what will be the momentum here, student? The mass is given. So, this will be equals to m into v. So, mass is what? That is 0.5. And the velocity will remains the same. It was moving in the left side. So, suppose left side, students. So, we can take here, it will be into -2. -2, it means it is moving in a opposite direction. So, this will be equals to 1 kg meter per second. -1 kg meter per second. So, this is the first case in which the object is moving at the left side. Now, momentum of the body moving right side before collision. So at that time it will becomes 0.5 into 2 meter per second. This is equals to 1 kg meter per second. So the momentum of the one body which is moving to the left side in the opposite direction, its momentum is -1 kg meter per second, and the momentum of the body which was moving at the right side, its momentum is equals to 1 kg meter per second. Now, if we calculate that what is the total momentum of the body, so this will be equals to momentum of the body which is moving at the left side and the momentum of the body which is moving at the right side. When we add both of them, we will get the value of the total momentum. So, total momentum. Before collision, total momentum before collision, it will be equals to -1 kg meter per second plus 1 kg meter per second, and this will be equals to 0. Understood? This will be equals to 0. Now, let the common velocity will be v. Let the common velocity after collision, it will be equals to v. So, the total momentum of the body after collision will be equals to total momentum of the body after collision will be equals to m1 plus m2 v, right? And this m1 is equals to m1 and m2 is not going to change. It remains the same, and that is 0.5. So this will, mass will remains the same. So this will be equals to 0.5 plus 0.5 into v. Okay, and now this will be equals to, students, 1 into v. That will be equals to v. Okay. So the total momentum after collision will be equals to v. Now we know that according to law of conservation of momentum, total momentum after collision is equals to total momentum before collision. Before collision. So this will be equals to total momentum after collision is equals to V and total momentum before collision is equals to 0. So the value of the common velocity after collision will be equal to 0 meter per second. Only then the momentum will remain conserved. So in order to maintain the momentum, students, in order to the law of conservation of momentum, we understand that initially it was the momentum, total momentum is 0. So here if the velocity will be 0, only then the momentum will be equals to 0 and proves the law of conservation of a momentum. So here the common velocity will be 0. It means what happened? What does that mean? It means when it collide and when they stick together, at that time the velocity becomes 0. It means they stick together and comes to rest. And that is why the velocity becomes 0. Okay. So this is the first question. Now let us see another question related to the same topic. That is law of conservation of momentum. So question is, that is, an object of mass 20 kg, an object of mass 20 kg is accelerated uniformly, accelerated uniformly from a velocity of 36 kilometer per hour to 54 kilometer per hour in 25 seconds. So what will be the calculate initial momentum, calculate initial and final momentum. So I am writing it together, initial and final momentum. Initial and final momentum and force acting on the body. Force acting on the body. Okay. So see here, question is, an object is there which is having a mass of 20 kg and it is accelerating uniformly from a velocity of 36 km per hour to 54 km per hour in 25 seconds. We have to find the initial, final momentum as well as the force acting on the body. So let us start with the thing that what are the things which is given here. So the thing which is given is the object is having the mass. So mass is given, that is equals to 20 kg and it is accelerating uniformly with the velocity. So velocity is given, initial velocity and final velocity. So initial velocity U is given 36 kilometer per hour. And you know that we have to convert it into meter per second because the mass itself is given in kg. So to convert it, we know that u will be equals to 36 into 5 by 18 meter per second. And finally the answer that we will get is 10 meter per second. So u will be equals to 10 meter per second. Now the final velocity, students. In case of a final velocity represented by v, it will be equals to 54 kilometer per hour. So this will be again equals to 54 into 5 by 18 meter per second, and this will be equals to 3, that is equals to 15 meter per second. So we get the value of our initial velocity, that is 10 meter per second. Also we get the value of the final velocity, which is 15 meter per second. So let me rub it and simply write the values here, that what is the initial velocity and what is the final velocity in meter per second. So we get the initial velocity, which is represented by u is equals to 10 meter per second, and final velocity, which is v, is equals to 15 meter per second. Time is given, that is t is equals to 25 seconds. Now we have to find, first of all, we have to find the initial momentum of the body. To get the initial momentum, students, we should know that momentum is equals to mass into velocity. Okay, so here the mass is the 20 kg and initial velocity, it will be equals to 10 meter per second. Okay, so we can say here initial momentum will be equal to m into u, right? Mass into initial velocity. So mass is 20 kg and velocity is 10 meter per second. So here the initial momentum will be equals to 200 kg meter per second. 200 kg meter per second. This is what? This is the initial momentum of the body. Talking about final momentum. Second one is the final momentum. Final momentum. So this will be equals to m into v. M into v. It means mass into final velocity. Final velocity is equals to 15 meter per second. So it will be equals to 15 meter. So now it will be equals to 300 kg meter per second. So the final momentum will be equals to 300 kg meter per second. So initial momentum will be equals to 200 kg meter per second and final momentum will be equals to 300 kg meter per second. Now let us see that what is the force acting on the body. This is the third thing that we have to find it. Force acting on the body. We know that force is equals to what? That is mass into acceleration, right? Now to get the value of acceleration, you know that v is equals to u plus at. This is what? This is from the first equation of motion. If we will rearrange it, it will become v minus u is equals to at or v minus u upon t is equals to a. So we can say that if we are knowing the value of the final velocity, if we are knowing the value of the initial velocity and time, we will also get the value of the acceleration easily. So we can put the value here. So we can also write this acceleration as mass into v minus u upon t. Now the mass is given, that is 20 kg. Velocity v is given 15. Initial velocity is given 10 upon 2. Now this will be equals to 20 into 15 minus 10, that is equals to 5 upon 2. Now this 2 and 20 will cancel, it will become 10, and 10 into 5 is equals to 50 Newton. So the answer that we will get, it will be the 50 Newton. Okay. So here we will get the value of the force acting on the body. One more thing is there, students, that this case we can use when it is for the second law of motion. So here in this case it is talking about the momentum. So let us solve it like with the momentum. So we know that force acting on a body is directly proportional to rate of change of momentum. We also knew that force is directly proportional to rate of change of momentum. So rate of change of momentum, it means F will be equals to final momentum minus initial momentum. Upon time. Okay. Now you can see here the value final momentum is 300 and initial momentum is 200 and time is given, that is equals to 2 seconds. Sorry, it is given 25 seconds. I'm sorry students, even the last question was wrong then, because it is 25 seconds. So 25 seconds. Okay. So it will become 300 minus 200, it will become 100 upon 25, that is equals to 4 Newton. So the answer will be equals to 4 Newton. Now let me solve the first one. In the first one, student, when we were discussing in the force acting, at that time we said that force is also equals to m into v minus u upon t. Here the value of the t I was written wrong. So it is equals to 20 into 15 minus 10 upon 25. Now you can see it will become 20 into 15 minus 10 is equals to 5. 5 upon 25. So this will cancel each other. It will become 5 and the 5 will again cancel and it will become 4. So the answer again came out as a 4 Newton. So you can see here in the previous one, since I have written here 2, that's why the answer came wrong. But right now I had corrected and it will become 25 seconds. And on that basis you can see that whether we will try to find the force on the Newton's second law or the law of conservation of momentum, the answer will remain the same. Question arises where we will going to use the method, the law of conservation or the Newton's second law. So if the momentum is given, student, at that time we will see the law of conservation of momentum and find the value of the force acting on it. I hope you have understood the question. Now let us see another question, and the question is, so here the question is, that is a bullet of mass 20 gram, a bullet of mass 20 gram moving with the velocity of 200 meter per second, embedded in a wooden block, wooden block of mass 980 gram. 980 gram. Calculate the velocity acquired by the block. Calculate the velocity acquired by the block. This is the question. So let us see what are the things which is given here in the solution and what is the thing which we have to find it. So a bullet is there, student, and mass of the bullet is given 20 gram. So mass of bullet is 20 grams. So we have to convert it into kg. So this will be equals to 20 upon 1000 kg. And it will become 2 into 10 the power minus 2 kg. Okay, 2 into 10 the power minus 2 kg or 2 by 100 kg. Can be anything. Then the next one is velocity. It is moving with the velocity of 200 meter per second. So velocity of the ball is given. Bullet, sorry. Velocity of bullet is equals to 200 meter per second. Okay, then this bullet now embedded in a wooden block of mass 980 gram. So mass of a block 980 grams. So this will be equals to 980 upon 1000 kg, and that is equals to 98 upon 100 kg. Here it will be equals to 2 upon 100 kg. And what we have to find that what is the velocity acquired by the block. So velocity of block, that is unknown to us. This we have to find it. So these are the things which is given and we have to find the. So first of all we will find the initial momentum of the bullet and then the next one. So initial momentum of the bullet plus block. So initial momentum of the bullet and the block. So we can say here that initial momentum of bullet plus block. This will be equals to m1u1 plus m2u2. m1u1 plus m2u2. m1 is given, that is 2 upon 100 into velocity is given, that is 200, plus mass of the second is given, that is 98 upon 100 into u2, that we have to calculate it. It is not known to us. Sorry students, before that the bullet block was block was the same, so it was 0. It was at rest position because there was not bullet which entered into it, so it was 0. So now this will becomes 4. This is what? This is 4 kg meter per second. This is what? This is the total initial momentum of the bullet plus block. Why we have written here 0? Because this time the bullet has not entered into the block and at that time the block is at rest position, and due to which the velocity is 0, and ultimately if the velocity remains 0, so the total momentum of the block will also becomes 0 here. And then students, what happens? So now if the total mass after collision, the total mass will be equals to, here it is 20 plus 980. So this will be equals to 1000. 20 gram plus 980 gram, and this will be equals to 1000 gram, that is equals to 1 kg. So the total mass when the collision happens, at that time this will be equals to 1 kg, and now the final momentum will be, velocity is the v, is the common velocity. So final momentum will be equals to what, students? Final momentum of the system means after collision of the system means what here? It means bullet and plus block. Bullet plus block. This will be equals to m into v. Mass is here 1 kg and velocity is the common, that is capital V. Now we know that initial momentum is equals to final momentum. So this will becomes initial momentum is equals to final momentum. So initial momentum was equals to 4 kg meter per second square and final momentum is equals to v kg. So this will be, v will be equals to 4 meter per second square. This kg will cancel each other and it will become v is equals to 4 meter per second. So the common velocity acquired by the block, it will be 4 meter per second, students.